Hi, today we're going to explore the settings menu for just a moment on a Samsung phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy 7. Any late model Samsung would be very similar to what I'm showing you. So what we call this, I called it a Galaxy 7. Samsung calls it an SM-23XL9 or something like that. So we want to learn how to find out what they call it so we can look it up on Google and learn how to use the settings screen. So here's the home page of it. If I put my finger right up here off the screen on the metal and I drag it downwards, a little menu opens. I keep dragging and the menu keeps coming down. If I want to get rid of it, I put my finger anywhere on the screen and push upwards and it shuts it. So again, I started off the screen, off the glass, up here at the top, and I drag down and that opens the setting menu. Now, on there is a button called that little gear button, and that's the settings menu. So there we are, we're in settings now, and it says settings right here. It has several different pages. Here's the personal page and the system page and so on. I can move from page to page by pulling the page left and right. And that moved over to the personal page, device, connections. See how we're changing at the top? I'm going to go back by hitting the back button right there. We're in connections, quick settings. Okay. Where we're trying to get to is wherever the About screen is. Now, on other models of Samsung, the screen, the settings menu program is not set up to be on different pages like that. It's all one large page here, so we would scroll up over and over to find the different sections, connections, device, and so on. Let's go into device. I think that's where what we're looking for is. There's connections, there's device, so we're going to go over one more page. Here we are in device. Nope. Then personal, then system. Okay, in system, there's about. That's where we want to go. So we hit about, and now it says we're on the about device page, because that's where we were on device when we went into about. We can go back by hitting the arrow. And there we are on the system page again. We can choose about again. Now, as you know, we could have gone back using a back button down here. All Android phones have a back button. There we are, a back one page where we can choose about. Anyway, on the about page, write down a couple of things, please. Just these two, the model number and the Android version. You want a current version of Android, preferably 6 or later. This is 6.1.1 or 0.1. Here's the model number that I talked about. So though we call this a Galaxy 7, they call it a Samsung-SM G935A. So if we take that number and Google it, we'll know what humans call this phone. Here's the device name. Your device may, if you haven't given it a name, be named the same thing as the model number. I strongly suggest you change the name to be your own name or something like that. I just changed this to Amy a moment ago. That's her name, of course. I could change it to Amy's Galaxy 7, say. Galaxy 7. Good. Boom. I name all my devices. That way when they show up at the computer, which is what we're going to want to do often, then the name shows up properly. And I know I can identify this device from my iPad and my other devices, for instance, or Amy can. That's it. Now we know how to find out what the real name of the machine is, the model number, and what version of Android we're running.